Hey friends, a war breaks out in the Middle East and somewhere in Bengaluru, your home loan EMI just got more expensive. Sounds dramatic, but it's actually true. In Gurgaon, an NRI is quietly pulling money out of Dubai, and in Mumbai, a developer is staring at a construction budget that just went off track. These are not random events, they are deeply connected, and once you see the link, you won't be able to unsee it. So in the next few minutes, let's break this down simply. What's happening right now, what's changing, and what it actually means for you. Let's start with the short-term impact. India imports around 85% of its crude oil. Now, because of the conflict, oil prices have already surged significantly, in some cases by 50% or more. And here's the thing most people miss. Oil doesn't just affect petrol prices. It directly impacts construction. Cement, steel, tiles, glass, all of these are energy intensive. Even transportation costs go up. For example, cement manufacturers are already seeing cost increases of around 150 to 200 rupees per ton because of higher fuel and freight costs. Now developers can absorb this for a while, but not forever. And we are already seeing the early signs. Housing sales across India's top cities dropped about 7% in Q1 2026. At the same time, unsold inventory has crossed 6 lakh units. So buyers are slowing down, but supply is still coming in. And then comes the biggest factor, interest rates. Because oil is pushing inflation up, RBI doesn't have much room to cut rates, which means your home loan EMI is likely to stay high for longer than expected. So yes, short-term, things are a bit uncomfortable. But now comes the part that almost nobody is talking about. For the last 10-15 years, a lot of NRI money, especially from the Gulf, has been going into Dubai real estate. It made perfect sense. Dollar-linked returns, tax benefits, global city. But now suddenly, that region feels a little uncertain. Dubai has already seen a sharp drop in property transactions, in some estimates even close to 30 to 35%. So now every NRI is asking the same question. If not Dubai, then where? And the answer that's coming back is India. Cities like Bengaluru, Gurgaon and Mumbai are seeing a noticeable increase in premium and luxury enquiries from NRIs. And this is not casual interest, this is serious capital moving. On top of that, more than 2 lakh Indians are expected to return from conflict-affected Gulf regions. These are professionals, business owners, people with savings. And they are not looking at affordable housing. They are entering the mid-premium and luxury segments. And here's the most underrated factor, currency. The rupee has weakened. So for someone earning in dollars or dirhams, Indian real estate has effectively become cheaper. They are getting more value for the same money. So what you're seeing is a very interesting combination. Capital shifting from Gulf to India, returning population creating demand, and currency making India more attractive. All three pointing in the same direction. Now let's talk about the long term. There are two possible scenarios. If this conflict settles in the next few weeks, things will normalize. Costs stabilize, sentiment comes back, and the market continues as usual. But if this drags on into few more months, then this becomes a structural shift, a long-term movement of NRI wealth back into India. And that changes the game completely. But there is a flip side. If inflation stays high and interest rates remain elevated, the affordable and mid-income housing segments will face real pressure. So what we are likely to see is a split market. Premium and luxury housing doing well, affordable housing getting squeezed. So what's the big takeaway? The Middle East crisis is not crashing Indian real estate. It's simply redistributing where the money goes. Short-term, pressure. Long-term, opportunity. And the people who understand where this capital is moving are the ones who will make the smartest decisions. Anyway, I am curious. Are you planning to buy property this year? And which city are you looking at? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.